Last time was about the agricultural revolution. A seed built villages. Surplus food created hierarchy. Villages kept growing. And at some point, they were no longer villages. Rivers made that transformation possible. Between roughly 6,000 and 4,000 years ago, something remarkable began happening simultaneously across the world. People started gathering beside rivers. Villages grew larger. And for the first time, walls appeared. The Tigris and Euphrates in Mesopotamia. The Nile in Egypt. The Indus in India. The Yellow River in China. In these four places at nearly the same time, humanity's first civilizations were born. Coincidence? No. There were very clear reasons why. Today, we begin the story of how and why civilization emerged. Why rivers, specifically? Rivers solved everything. First, water. Drinking water. Water for farming. With a river, agriculture was possible even in the middle of a desert. Second, fertile land. Rivers flooded annually, carrying nutrient-rich soil from upstream. When the floodwaters receded, they left behind the most fertile farmland on Earth. This flooding came at nearly the same time every year. Humans began recording these cycles. The calendar was born. Third, transportation. Rivers were roads. Heavy goods on boats could travel great distances with ease. Trade began. When these three factors combined, food became abundant along the riverbanks. And people began to gather. People gather, cooperation follows, greater things become possible. That is how civilization began. Each of the four civilizations had its own distinctive character. Mesopotamian civilization. Between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, present-day Iraq. The world's first cities, first writing, and first legal codes were born here. Egyptian civilization. Stretched along the length of the Nile. Protected by natural desert barriers, it remained stable for over 3,000 years. The land of pyramids, mummies, and pharaohs. Indus civilization. In present-day Pakistan and northwestern India. Astonishingly planned cities. Sophisticated drainage systems. Standardized bricks. A civilization with astonishingly sophisticated urban planning for its time. Yellow River civilization. Along China's Yellow River. Oracle bone script. Bronze casting. The cultural roots of all later Chinese civilization. These four civilizations had no contact with each other. Yet they developed in remarkably similar directions. For civilization to emerge, several key elements had to come together. First, surplus food. Agriculture produced more than enough. Not everyone needed to be a farmer. Second, specialization. Potters, architects, soldiers, priests, merchants. As people took on specific roles, society became more sophisticated. Third, organization and governance. Living together in large numbers required rules. Who manages the water? Who guards the granary? How are disputes resolved? This required leaders. and eventually, kings and states. Fourth, record keeping. To track growing trade, taxes, laws, and history. Humanity invented writing. Not art ledgers. How many sacks of grain? How many sheep? Where these four things came together, civilization flourished. The birth of civilization brought extraordinary advances. Monumental architecture, art, law, science, philosophy. None of these were possible without civilization. But civilization also created new problems. Wars. Competition over surplus food and land led to organized, large-scale warfare. Slavery. The more civilization developed, the more labor it demanded. That demand was filled by conquered people. Inequality. Kings and nobles. Priests and merchants. Farmers and slaves. Social hierarchies hardened and became permanent. In gaining civilization, humanity also gained new forms of suffering. The people who gathered beside the rivers. They didn't come just for water. They came to build civilization. Starting next time, we go deeper into each civilization. The world's first city, Uruk, born in Mesopotamia. Humans first built walls, carved writing, and created law. That remarkable story begins next time.